months, we have reported on the Lexington-Fayette Urban County Council's vote to expand the city's urban services boundary on where the city can develop.
Well, the lawsuit filed against the expansion has just been thrown out, a major development. WKYT's Jessica Umbro has the latest on what this means for Lexington and the future. Our top story at 6.
If you're looking at wanting to get your own home, that's becoming next to impossible. Most people don't want apartments, but that's what we're having to build so that people can have a place to live.
On Friday, a Fayette County Circuit Court judge threw out a lawsuit that challenged whether Lexington could expand its development boundary by 3,000 acres. Bob Quick, president and CEO of Commerce Lexington, says expanding the boundary is a crucial step to providing affordable housing and keeping Lexingtonians in Lexington.
When we're forcing people out, when we're forcing gentrification, when that's happening, we're seeing it, and we stand by, no, that's not an option. You cannot find much of anything in the housing arena below $300,000.
The boundary hasn't been changed since 1996, and Quick attributes the long wait to the growing problem.
For 27 years, we haven't grown, and that's what's creating the pressure and the crisis that we have.
The Fayette Alliance, a nonprofit representing agricultural interests, were among those who oppose expansion and argued that the Lexington-Fayette Urban County Council didn't have the right to expand the boundary. In a statement to the Herald Leader, Tom Miller, a lawyer who represents those who sued to stop the expansion, said, quote, "We believed we had made convincing arguments," and said that the group is, quote, "obviously disappointed in the ruling." While Quick says affordable housing is a current issue, developing outward could take the better part of a decade.
It's not like it's for the next year or 2 years. The process to get the land through all the regulatory processes and through all the requirements of the comp plan process is going to take 8 to 10 years.
In Lexington, Jessica Umbro, WKYT.
WKYT reached out to the Fayette Alliance for comment. We were told that a statement from that group would be provided later in the week.